We began like caterpillars, small, fuzzy, wearing our nappiness like a shield or a secret, or shame.
Is what we want. Is what we want.
How often do you give fades?
About every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. And how long have you been doing this?
Since my sophomore year. You good?
Yeah. Now, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Why would I jack you up? What kind of big bro would I be?
Listen, I don't need nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Just give me like a B-list celebrity, you know? Make me look like a love interest in a Tyler Perry joint, all right?
Oh, Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Crawling where we're planted, filling our minds with the known, our world starts small. But when we're big enough, it happens. We enter the cocoon, certain of who we're supposed to be, but unsure of what we will become. Metamorphosis, noun, a fierce transformation. Transformation from the young to the grown, the fear to the form, the old to the new, the wondering to the knowing, the black to the enough.
I seen your SoundCloud, bro. You spit?
I mean, I spit a little something.
All right. What's good with it then? Yeah.
All right.
Is what we want.
Now, a transfiguration, rejection of the darkness that eats away at our confidence, and acceptance of the truth. Noun, a spiritual transmutation, becoming who we never knew we could.
The space between great and getting better. The time between now and forever. Regret is in the past and you can get it back. So cherish what you have and not what you lack.
Look. All love. I just don't think this is for you. Maybe for somebody else. But I love you though. All right? It's just one of those things.
Did you know that it hurts? Well, yeah, it hurts. And it's gruesome and ugly and hard. It's quiet because nobody can see that a miracle, an entire biological, physiological, spiritual miracle is happening inside of that cocoon you've built. And nobody knows you're becoming new until it's already happened.
Fine, I think. A in Spanish and the graphic novel. My diaspora studies class is super cool. I got a C on my chem midterm, but I should be okay, right? My friend Lena's tutoring me. You've met Lena.
Mm-hmm. And how would you say you're acclimating socially?
I'm getting better.
Awesome. And how would you describe your mental health?
Oh, I don't know if I know how to describe it. Things feel foggy, but there's light, I guess, when I get...
Cool. And you're not a standing member of the BSU, correct?
Correct.
And how would you say you're using the resources provided by the university for minorities and people of color?
If you don't want to be here, I get it.
It's fine. It's been a tough week.
Do you want to talk about it? It's actually been hard. Like, God, why did you bring me here knowing that I'm like this? I spend more time on trying to do/say the right things than like actual class. Some bright spots, though, I mean, still dark spots, but there are bright ones too. Cool people still exist, so that's nice. Being with God is also different. Hard. Weird. New. Been feeling like, yeah, maybe he does actually see me. Just making sure your evaluation is thorough.
I thought I had this one. Needed it.
By whose standards? Living up to folks like this is tiring.
Well, sometimes we have to do shit we don't want to do.
I like your earrings. I couldn't pull them off.
You'd be surprised how much power they hold. I have a Western Guides meeting.
It's about preparation, growing within ourselves. And inside of that cocoon, we reach a point when we have no choice but to transform. It's coded in our soul, written in our biology, a birthright. Because the metamorphosis, it's not for them, it's for us.
Between great and getting better, the time between now and forever. Regret is in the past and you can get it back. So cherish what you have and not what you lack. The sides of me you never get to see are sides of me that says it's time to leave. Oh, somewhere there lies a chance for me to stop and go. I wanna fly but scared of the unknown.
there's a part of me that's like, that's cute, but being grown and handling your business, that's not a black girl thing, that's a black woman thing, right? Like, your little girl self can't run the show in the kind of cute, sassy kinds of ways that we celebrate black girl magic sometimes. Now, your grown woman self might be like, well, I remember when I was little, I wanted to take over the world. But your grown self is the one who has to show up in times of contention, in times of conflict, in times of leadership. It's not our little girl selves that run the show and get done what we need to. Because you had to fight. Your little girl had to fight to grow up. And so there's a way that we need to be able to address what it meant to grow up beyond girlhood while still appreciating the wonder and the audacity and the innocence and the power and the creativity that dwells within us, that little girl self that's within us. But I'm like, no, don't call me black girl magic. Nah, this is black woman magic, because it took a lot, to mature into this place of full magic and majesty.
See, butterflies grow wings, but black girls, we grow hoops, gold ones, hanging from our ears, smelted by our ancestors who've already been transformed. Smelted with memory, so no matter where we go, we can always hear and be and fly wherever we're meant to fly. 'Cause it's a big world out there. So we wear our hoops to let them know who we are. Let them know that our wings come with the DNA. Nobody can wear them like us. Strong, but fragile. A kaleidoscope of flight. Our hoop wings are made for survival, 'cause we'll never find freedom if we don't learn how to fly towards it. Self-determined, we soar towards our fullest selves, one stroke at a time. So even though the cocoon don't feel cute, we'll grow our hoops one day. And it's slow and painful and sometimes overwhelming and always confusing, but necessary. Yeah, we'll grow our hoops, but not before the metamorphosis.
And so every time I read a black women writer or a black feminist writer, and I feel that kinship, I feel like I can fly, because when someone writes something like that, for me, anything really that speaks directly to my experience, it's like a chain drop. And then I ask, well, what becomes of us, or what can become of us when those are dropped? Or what happens when we transform the way we think about those weights, or the way we think about those chains? Because sometimes even just trying to transform the weight becomes the form of magic, and you can turn the weights into wings. And, we have this really beautiful way, black girls, of being so completely ourselves, in a way that I don't see a lot of other people being able to do that. When we come into our own, and when we are the fullest version of ourselves, whether it be in digital spaces, physical spaces, in our spiritual lives, we come alive in ways that are very beautiful, very colorful, very vibrant. And I think it's so magical. It gives you wings.